What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping in to this video today. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka Isaac Vidiot, and I am here with my fellow mystery brothers and hunters in episode 6 of The Mystery Show. We have Fearless Force, or FOXX. What's going on, Mr. FOXX?
What's going on, amigos? We got my boy Robin here. Say what's up, bro.
Hey.
And we have the returning of the wonderful Dibbes Gaming. Dibbes, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Nice to have you back here as we start another wonderful episode here, as we do every Sunday, guys. So don't miss out as we go live here in the wonderful world of Grand Theft Auto 5 for the Mystery Show.
Yes. Today, got quite a few things to cover. Got the tsunami building. I know, Danny, you don't have to say nothing. I can say it for you. You found, or you were one of the first people to bring up the wonderful tsunami theory. Tell us about it, bro.
Oh man, there's so much.
Pre-show, bro. Pre-show.
It's a practice. It's a practice, bro.
This is just a practice run. We're probably gonna fuck it all up.
Yeah.
It's not official till Robin Rams goes live.
Right? I'm probably gonna blow up the whole van. Yeah.
No!
Anyway, guys, I'd like to make a quick announcement. We do not have Trippy with us right now. He is running extremely late, but maybe he will show up for the end of it. I'm not too sure, but we are looking at a definite forecast that is showing that Trippy might not be here today. So rest in peace for the day, Trippy. Until next week.
Beautiful words. Music.
We miss you. We all miss you, Trippy. We love you. We miss you and love you. Just like we missed you and loved you last week, Dibbes. Big shout out to Dibbes for jumping in.
Thank you. So I have to the sound of the stream.
You said you were gonna listen to the sound of the stream? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, no. I turned on YouTube to watch the stream, but the sound was very high, so I hear everything double.
I see. Anyway, guys, so Fearless, you were talking about the tsunami. There's so much to do with tsunami and theories with the natural disasters and all that crazy shit like that. I know that Dibbes wanted to bring up natural disasters as he read something on Reddit, so we're going to get to that as well, guys, so stay tuned. This episode is going to be a catastrophic end of the world type of situation as we bring up all the devastating disasters that we may come across as we try to trigger and activate some of the most insane solvings of the Chiliad Mystery. Today we are going to talk about tsunamis. I know Robin Rams brought up something before. We're going to get to that later on in the episode over in Sandy Shores, as there's some visuals to look at concerning the apocalypse or the natural disasters. And there's some cool shit going on in the game. And a lot of clues. I mean, I think a lot of us have heard the radio talk about Liberty City having a flood. I mean, there's so many different things when talking about natural disasters, and most specifically tsunamis. And, you know, kind of end of the world or natural disaster type of ways. If you want to look over here, guys, I noticed that as we're standing in front of this building, we're kind of catching the ass end of that disobey poster over on that billboard over there, and that is also leads into the theory of obey and they live with the movies and the wearing the sunglasses to see the aliens. And you know, if there is an end of the world in GTA, it could be aliens as well. So there is so many different ways that this game could come to an end if you want to look at it as a disaster or anything like that. So a lot to talk about, guys, a lot to look at. Can't wait to get into it.
All right. Hey, stop jumping at me. We're gonna start right now. Let's go. Alright, check. Hey, what's up, guys? Robin Rams here with a new mystery show every Sunday right here on the channels. We got Dibbes Gaming waving to us right now. Hello. We got Fearless Force. What's up?
What's up, ladies?
And we got my
MusicVidiot. How you guys doing now?
Yes, yes.
We don't have on this episode Trippy commentaries. He might be joining later, so maybe he comes on this show. This week's show is all about natural disasters, and this right here, we got the tsunami right here. There's actually a store that is called Tsunami right here in GTA 5, and there are so many clues right here, get it around Los Santos, so that's what we're going to talk about in this episode with your host, Fearless Force, for the Mystery Show.
What's going on, everyone? Everyone sit back, relax. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, just to say the least for now. Today we're going to get into a couple of things to start off a fresh new show. One of the first things that we're going to bring up is the tsunami. Not only is this interesting in its own way, but there's a bunch of clues throughout the game that provide enough evidence to say that, hey, maybe there is a tsunami in the game, maybe there is an Easter egg you can find that can trigger a tsunami. As you know, Rockstar love, and they do love, to see some of the mods that some of the community does and take it into effect. For example, the Bigfoot Easter egg was something in San Andreas that was modded in. A couple of other things were modded in, so it's not far-fetched to say that the tsunami may be in the game, knowing that Rockstar does, in fact, look at the community's ideas. Now I'm going to bring this over to Danny, because Danny's actually one of the best people to bring up first about this, because he has so much to say about this. So Danny, you know what to do, baby.
Oh, gee, you shouldn't have, Felix. You shouldn't have. Well, thank you very much, man. I love the introduction to that. Yeah, as many of you may know, especially the guys that follow the channel, I have brought up a ton of different videos containing the natural disasters and tsunamis, as well as everyone else here. Actually, we all have done our part covering the information, and we all do have really good videos, so I recommend all of our channels, actually, when covering this topic. But getting all of us together as one unit, okay, uniting, this is going to be a great episode. I can feel it in my bones. One thing I wanted to bring up, I know, Fearless, that you agreed with me before on this, but Robin and Dibbs, I want to ask you guys if you remember back in the day when they were advertising for this game, they were stressing about how awesome it was that they were bringing the whole 3 protagonists and switching between the characters so fluently. That was a big thing they wanted to bring up. And there was also other things, like I think the creative director or whatever, he brought up something about avalanches and things happening like that, like natural disasters, like mudslides or whatever he said. And then I believe in the coding a while ago, they found one of the codes, I think the string of code was called avalanche.exe. What do you guys think of that? Because that's actual showing, like, proof in the codes that there's something called an avalanche, and that all can lead to a tsunami. You gotta remember, tsunamis are caused by the moon, tides, something hitting the earth very hard. Yeah, earthquakes, or a mudslide, a big avalanche can cause one. All that stuff, the seismic activity, all that shit can create a tsunami, or any of these different situations could actually happen. You know. So what do you guys think, Robin, Debs? Do you guys remember hearing anything about that avalanche.exe or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. Like when the game came out, like we were so like waiting for this game when GTA, like Rockstar actually released more stuff with what they were gonna release on the new GTA. Oh shit! Oh, you got run over. when they released stuff, what we would have, like when the GTA 5 came out, like. They were talking about natural disasters in some posts, which I would love to find, like, because there was a post back in the day which says GTA 5 would have some disasters, like natural disasters and stuff like that. And also, a new thing was the natural, like the nature, the weather type changes right here. We, of course, with Christmas see snow right here in Los Santos, like they implement snow in the online servers. We got like thunderstorms, we got, like I said, snow, rainstorms, very sunny weather, which is nice, cloudy, foggy weather, and some of the Easter eggs are like related to the weather types. And yeah, for example, the Bigfoot Easter egg is also related to weather types. Like if you try to find the beast, you gotta go with snow weather or foggy weather to find those, like those golden peyote plants. And not only that is implemented in the game because of like DLCs. yeah, Rockstar took DLCs as an inspiration, and yeah, another thing is like we're on this street right here. We got heists, of course. That got added in the game later on DLC, and that was actually from San Andreas as well, so that's very interesting. So another thing is like we are standing at the building right here, the tsunami building, and like I said, there are numerous clues around Los Santos, which we are going to show in this show right here. So Dibbs, any clues, any theories?
Yeah, I want to point out that the tsunami, when you start up the game, you see a loading screen with a girl with the tattoo, with upwards flows the truth.
Yeah, upwards flows the truth form, yeah.
Yeah, the tattoo, and you see the tsunami thing. And I did some investigation in the Doppler thing, because you got the Doppler effect. And that's got to do with sounds, like when an ambulance or a fire truck comes by, and when it comes near you, it makes a different sound and then when it's leaving you, and that's called the Doppler effect. And I did some more investigation, and it's referring to the what's it called, the Children of the Mountain, the ELF sound waves, which can cause an earthquake. That is also part of Doppler. Yeah, you gotta. If you Google Doppler and then the ELF sound waves, you will see it's connected somehow. And I saw a video from ROBBIN when he was live at this theater. The Doppler isn't there. The cinema. It's not there, but it is in the game. So I thought maybe this has a meaning, and we haven't investigated it well enough. And
the Doppler.
Maybe, yeah, the Doppler thing. And
what exactly is that? Just to say for the people out there in the chat, because I don't think everyone knows exactly what that is. Can you kind of briefly explain what a Doppler is?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm explaining it 100% right, but what it is that when an ambulance or a police car or a fire truck, they have the siren on.
Right.
And yeah, and when the fire truck approaches you, you hear the siren very loud. But when the fire truck is passing you by, the sound changes to lower frequencies. Like you hear, I don't know if I can do it right.
So you're saying that maybe there's certain horns that the fire truck has that distinguish what kind of phenomenon is happening?
No, you're not. You're misunderstanding me. No, it's more like. That sound can be different. Kijk, now here is fire truck here, but if he leaves, he makes another noise, like it's very low. I can't explain it really good. If you search up Doppler effect on the Google, you will see, you will understand what I'm trying to say. And I think maybe it's something worth more investigation.
What the hell is going on? Oh, that's Danny. I was like, that's a random police truck. That's Danny in the truck. Should we get in the police truck and then drive to the dam? Before that, I want to point out that Dibbes is right. The Doppler isn't there in real life, like this whole thing isn't there. Maybe it could be the other cinema, like far ahead. Shit, I got killed. Far ahead on the streets. Pinewood Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard is a pretty long street, and it could be the one like actually far down the road. But the tattoo shop is there, like the tattoo shop is there in real life, and that other shop next to it is also there in real life. So let's continue. Let's go to the dam.
As we make our way to the dam, I wanted to quickly ask you guys a quick question. Sorry to cut you off, Fearless. I just want to ask you guys a question as I got all you guys together right now. If we were to have, say it's a tsunami, okay, for better argument's sake. Say, you know, there's a possibility of earthquakes, okay, whatever. But say that it is a tsunami that Rockstar put in the game as a natural disaster. Now, do you guys feel, since there's lack of DLC for single player, that we would see something like that on single player, or since they focus so much online and they're constantly adding new things online, do you think that it would be like a team effort like they did with the Battlefield game and the Megalodon? Do you think that we would all have to be online and work as one to complete and do things in the right steps in order to trigger this tsunami? Because the way I feel, I think that it would have to be online, because if they wiped out everything with a tsunami, that would be the end of the session. You know, they'd have to reset this game session online, and there you are, you're back at start the zero start again. You could just start all over again. But if you do it on single player, you know what I mean? If it's single player, how the fuck are they going to explain it off, you know? So what do you guys feel on that?
Yeah, I want to jump on that, because that's actually a good one that you pointed out. You mentioned other games like Battlefield, but in Call of Duty, I don't know, like for those who play it, I don't know which Call of Duty there was, but there's one online map that suddenly a freaking tsunami floats over the whole freaking map, like at some point in time, like, yeah, so it is possible.
It's also on Battlefield 4. There's a map that.
So we're talking about
Battlefield 4. On Battlefield 4, yeah, but Rockstar can do all kinds of shit. And Battlefield 4, you actually, because we are on the dam right now. In Battlefield 4, there's actually a dam that breaks and has indeed a tsunami. So.
Damn. Now,
so
is this stuff that
just saying?
Does that happen in the online, or is that in the single player of these games that you're bringing up?
Yeah. Does it happen in online? I don't know. I've seen it. Oh shit.
Really?
I guess fearless.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it can kill you. I just thought it would smack you around a little bit.
Hey! Yeah.
Oh,
what the fuck?
I'm getting out of it now. I'm getting out.
So fearless.
I think that for online, Rockstar doing that would be like a total mindfuck, because you'd never expect it. It is possible in my eyes, but it's just probably one of those things that are just so bizarre for a GTA game. But like I said, for me, I feel like it's something more towards the story, but you'll never know. Rockstar is pretty much unpredictable at this point. Maybe the bunkers are a new hint for the tsunami. Highly doubt it. It's just an idea.
Because you would like to think it would be in the story, right? Since we don't have any DLC, they haven't given us shit, and there's still the unsolved questions that were there from day one, because online wasn't working when the game first came out. We were basically stuck to do story mode. It's like almost like they wanted us to beat the game and see everything first by ourselves on our own in single player.
They put so much
you know
detail.
What I mean?
They wanted us to observe every single detail, which is why you only could see the UFOs with getting 100%. That's their way of saying, you want to mess around with the Easter eggs? First you got to check out everything we've done, just so you can see exactly how much work we put into the game. It's just another way for the developers to show every single detail they made, because when you work on something for so long, for years, don't you want everybody to see exactly every detail?
Of course.
You won't just make something for 5 years and everyone always just sees like one portion of it. That's not going to satisfy you.
I've always really wanted it to be in single player. I just don't know. I'm mixed on my feelings. I know deep in my heart, I really do feel like there is something for online, like everyone online gets together and does whatever, but I really can't negate the fact that there has to be something for us on single player. I really do believe that the main core of the Chiliad Mystery will be solved, and it will be exclusive for us on single player, even though there might be still something for us online, you know, like a tsunami or whatever.
Right. Another thing I want to touch upon, is the dam. I mean, obviously there's a dam in Los Santos. It's pretty giant, it's pretty big, pretty obvious, right? But some people say, or maybe Robbins, I think one of you had an idea that the dam might be connected to the tsunami or something like that. I think it was you, Robin, right? Was it you?
Yeah, like,
maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
I don't know when it started. There are multiple different videos, or I mean movies, which have this dam breaking, and then whole Los Angeles actually like tsunamis and everything. I think it was even the movie 2012 that came out before GTA5. And yeah, last year or 2 years ago, we had another movie called San Andreas. And also, what's pretty funny is there was a mission in San Andreas which you actually had to prevent the dam from blowing up. So yeah, that's like crazy. Right here on the dams, we have tested out different things. We have to, we even had like 20 people, Fearless, you were there, like, we had 20 people in an online session trying to shoot at it with rockets and everything, like, at the dam. Didn't work. We have, I can see it right here, I don't know, like, maybe right here, it's actually on the dam. On the dam we have different X's, like, and it really stand out. So if everybody will follow me right now, like there are different X's or pluses on the ground, which is
like you could put sticky bombs on it, trippy style.
Yeah, we tried to blow it up by putting sticky bombs on every freaking single. And there are
it's funny because
even
look at
on
this.
The buildings itself.
As you're talking about it, right? As you're talking about these X's on the ground all over the place, look what sign just happens coincidentally to be right here on the wall. A sign talking about accidents and reporting accidents and shit. So, you know, an accident would happen to somebody that was placing sticky bombs in the wrong spots. You know what I mean? Or if they did them in the right spots and the fucking thing blew, you know what I mean? They happen to put this notice on the wall right here. It's kind of a coincidence to the situation that we're talking about. And I noticed down below, right outside the room that we were at, guys, that Robin, that you walked in down there, right by it was these big pipes, and they're leaking. You can see the water dripping down, making it almost feel like it's unstable, like it's possible that this thing could break or get into worse shape and actually bust. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from looking at these pipes right here.
Before we forget, shout out to Trippy. He's actually in the live stream. I don't know if he's gonna join up the show. I can see you there, Trippy. Need an invite? Let us know. One thing I want to say: there's a newspaper somewhere in the game. There is evidence out there that there's been a tsunami in Los Santos before. So
that is, yeah,
there is.
At
We're
the freaking,
observatory. Yeah, we'll go drive there soon to show you guys why everything we're talking about, even though it sounds far-fetched, we probably sound a little bit crazy. Just remember that Rockstar actually said themselves that they were probably going to be natural disasters in the game, and they put clues all over the map. It's only just right for us to try to, you know, solve the mystery here with what's up with that. Was it cut content? Is it still out there? Who knows? But I think that this is the perfect spot for it to come up. Here at the dam, there are some textures, or I'm not sure if that got debunked, or some kind of cracks on the dam. I think that got debunked, but it might be cut content, it might not be, but I think this would be the perfect spot for a freaking tsunami to happen. I mean, you guys feel the same way?
Remember, yeah. Do you remember the ammunition radio commercials that the tsunami is coming?
Yeah.
And there's also the website from Los Santos Water and Power Department, where or is it a website? I don't know. I think it's a website.
It's a TV commercial actually. Yeah, a TV commercial about the water and power department, and in that commercial you see like birds flying around above the water and stuff like that, and the logo. Actually, maybe we can go there, like, we've been there in our previous episode, like the water department. If we go to the tattoo shop in Sandy Shores, we actually need to stop by the water and power, because on the water and power, like, that logo actually has water and stuff like that. It kind of looks like a tsunami, and in that freaking TV commercial, you see, like, a cartoony Los Santos, and then, like, a big wave floats over Los Santos, destroying it totally, and that makes the logo of Water Department. So yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I heard that they removed the advertisement from the game. I don't know if this is true. I think they put it out.
They have the barbershop with the wave, right? The waves in the barbershop too on that.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Yeah.
And
Get in.
I'm trying to get in. When you go to the website Want to Play God, and you know which website it is? Which website it is?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
You also see the breaking of the dam.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's on the back. I didn't even know you could get on the back of the fire truck like that.
You know, Dibbs, as we're driving over there, do you want to go ahead and explain basically kind of what started this whole episode off today? You seen something on Reddit that kind of got us all thinking. Do you want to go ahead and explain that as we drive?
Yeah, what I saw on Reddit, it was posted by Sir Golat. I don't know if I
Pronounce it right.
Pronounce it right. Yes, thank you. And he said because there was a lawsuit against Leslie Benzie, one of the founders of GTA, and he was the man of the single player. We were promised, the plan was for 3 separate DLCs. One zombie DLC, one alien DLC, and a natural disaster earthquake thing DLC. An earthquake. Yeah, and they all got on hold, and we haven't seen any. But every clue and hint in the game is pulling us to a DLC. So
that's so interesting.
Yeah, and yeah, go on.
No, I like to say something after you're done talking. Just let me know when you are, though.
Yeah, and I was thinking because I think the lawsuit is still running, that they're not allowed to bring out DLC, or the shark cards just went up massively, so they don't need to. But I don't understand, because if they put in DLC, the numbers will go up even more. Those new players will join GTA Online anyway. So I don't think the shark cards is the only thing they don't put out the DLC.
This, from my eyes, what you just said, if this is true, this has a lot of meaning, because you say that there's supposed to be an alien DLC, a zombie DLC, and a natural disasters DLC. Let's just sit back and put that into perspective. We've been in this mystery in this game for 3 years. If there's anything that we've learned from this mystery, is that this whole mystery is derived from aliens, UFOs, and there's a lot of clues out there pointing to natural disasters. We've got tsunamis. So let's just say Rockstar had these DLCs planned out for the future. It only makes sense for you, being a developer, to put some clues here and there for what's to come in the future. We see that all the time with certain games. So the fact that we have these UFOs, these aliens, these natural disasters that we don't have answers to, we don't have, you know, Easter egg solved notifications on our screen to, you think it's possible to say that all this DLC that you mentioned, if it's true, is what's been led up in the mystery so far? The aliens, the UFOs, the clues. You think it all led up to those DLCs that might not even ever get released? We might not even get a final conclusion? Is that what you're saying? It does make sense.
I think it does make sense, and even we already discussed this, but even the little clues like here are the missing words in time. That if you look at it that way, just like when the heist, you weren't ready, and now visitors must sign in and wear passes at all time in time. The words, so it's referring maybe to a DLC that something's going to happen with the water and power department, and the tsunami would be pretty logic. Look, you can see here, visitors must sign in and wear passes at all time. Those 2 words are missing.
So you said that Leslie was the guy to go to for story DLC, for the mystery, for stuff like that, right? He's no longer in Rockstar. When exactly did he leave? Do you guys, anybody know here?
I know that he's making a new game. I know that.
Is it that agent game that's coming out?
Well, let me say this.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
If the guy who was in charge of making the Easter eggs, maybe even the glorious, mysterious, or how do you say this? No. The guy who was just the guy to make all that extraordinary stuff that's not normal in the game, like the aliens, the Easter eggs, the jetpack, the DLC, the funky, mysterious things, is no longer at Rockstar. Then it does make sense.
Music, turn down your TV a little bit. People are saying echo.
It's not me this time. I think it's Debs.
It's like saying that. It's like saying that, like, oh, Jason Blundell is no longer in Shark Zombies, so there's not going to be any more good zombies. Like, it's kind of like that. So Leslie's gone.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that even if he was in charge of that stuff, Rockstar knows what we like. They definitely want to make their customers happy. They already have a style to them. I don't think it's just one man. I think he might have had some great ideas, but Rockstar uses teamwork, and I think that's why they emphasize us to use teamwork so much, because they wouldn't be able to create such a magnificent game like this without working together as one. So they want us to work together as one to solve the puzzles. I don't think that it's a good idea. It's a good thought process, but I just don't know if I'm so completely on it.
But it is interesting to say the least that there is a huge void gap between the answers and all the questions we have when it comes to the mystery in the game, and the fact that Leslie's gone. There's a huge void gap.
And we're looking
can we move on actually? Because we are talking about it so long. And the thing here is,
but it is interesting.
It's not even confirmed. It's not even confirmed.
No, it's not confirmed. Look at the opposite of the road, the casino. That's one thing that's promised too, and they haven't delivered that either.
Yeah, that was one high thing of speculation as well, this casino. But
I'm just trying to face the facts, because
we never had anything confirmed. That's the problem. It's been so much speculation that we almost feel like it's confirmed, but Rockstar has never came out and said you're getting a motherfucking casino. Like we just haven't had that.
Casino.
We might have people that say solved every single day on their thumbnails and might claim that this shit's coming out, but we don't see it from Rockstar, so we can't believe it until it's there, you know what I mean?
Is that shots at Mr. Boss?
No, it's busted.
I don't even watch them.
If you guys don't mind, I just want to take a second here and just shout out a couple people on my channel that are watching live, and then if you guys want to do the same, I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Zach, Mr. Baz, 508, Bazinet, thanks for jumping in, buddy. One of my moderators, Kairos Power, thanks so much for jumping in and keeping the chat friendly over there, Kairos. Thank you so much. Dilligaf Gaming, Oh Brittany, Sabhan, Vasila Power. We got a couple other guys in here. We got let's see here. We got Wild Star Child, Ben the Shadow, all you guys are all returning viewers and everything. You guys have so much support on the channel, and I just want to let you guys know that I do appreciate all you guys jumping in. Doug Ward, Arshan Azari, thank you guys all so much for jumping in, much appreciated.
Alright. I'm driving, so I will give shout-outs in a minute. So if someone else, shout out
right now. Give shout out even to the people who don't actually participate in the chat, but I can see you're watching. Thank you for watching. And Sofian playing solo. It's this. Oh fuck, my English sucks so hard. It's this O'Brien. Carl Smith, Digital Kev Gamers. Thank you for subbing me. Oxio is back, Blank Barrel, Donia Lopez, Jafar Harp, Commander Cody, Westlander, and I forgot to thank you all for being here.
Dibbs, where's my shout out? I'm watching you right now, man. What the fuck?
Music video.
You said music video?
It is as good as it gets. Awesome. Robin, your fans are itching. They're itching. They want their name said.
I see my chat is lit right now.
It is lit like a motherfucking Fearless First driving down the street.
Someone want to take over? Because I can drive for shit. Look at this, man.
I got you.
No, Danny, you're worse.
No, I'm not.
I got this. We got this.
In the name of alcohol.
Oh shit!
You gotta flip it over.
That's what she said.
I'm already out. Push it, everyone. Okay, we're all gonna push from this side. Let's go.
You should have rolled it over, I think.
Maybe.
You can't push
I'm looking at the... If you're looking at the fan...
Oh, by the way, why I brought this fan, there are waves on this fan right here. There are waves on this.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there are also now fire on this fan. No, there were waves on this fan, and there's this one fan, the Paradise, which I'm actually gonna call right now. Hold on, we call a new card. The Paradise has also a tsunami or a big wave on it with the shark. You guys remember?
Yes.
And it has a UFO on it as well.
And yeah, but those are different.
What the fuck?
Woo!
Also, I'll call it when I see it. If it's the van. I keep hearing me echo, I don't know why.
And last week we been to that street where watch out for flooding. Mid in the middle of the desert.
Yep.
It's in the boat.
Danny got wrecked so hard on my bike.
I got a journey if you guys want to jump on.
Look at this, I got
We're
the car
driving
right
over
here.
to-
You guys are in the freaking...
Yeah, that's it, bro. No, that's not it actually. That's a different one.
Oh, it does have the tsunami on it though. It does have the giant wave.
Yeah, it has a giant tsunami on it.
This is the tsunami, yeah. We have
You know
the
the
tsunami
interesting
mystery
about
right
this?
here.
Totally off subject, but it's still mystery related. There is a different paint job. This thing has 3 different paint jobs. There's an octopus one, there's a shark one, and there's this one. The shark one has a UFO on it. Yeah, the shark paint job has, wait, just real quick, just it has a UFO on it that's glowing. Just to bring it up, by the way, this van has mystery written all over it, every single paint job.
I wanted to bring up something very special about this van too. As we all know, guys, from a lot of different episodes, especially where the sun symbol is shown on the plate over at the observatory, when everything's lined up right, the right time of day, the right solstice, everything, we know that they took the planets into consideration when creating at least certain aspects of this mystery. Now, when you look at this van, you'll notice that they were particular about showing us the environment and the background. We have the eye or the Ferris wheel right here, so we do know that the wave is coming in from the east side. I mean, from the west side. I'm sorry, from the west side of the map. Okay, so that shows us something right there. Okay, that if that is to be true, we also have the loading screen with that lady in the bikini that shows up right here too as well. So it might be hinting. We have the sun right here, so it could be hinting at the sun position as well as, you know, the direction. So if that were to be true, think about the Merryweather heist. Okay, and we have at the bottom of the ocean, they were talking about the seismic plates. They were picking up that big nuke or whatever that was, and that's on the same side of the map as this wave, in comparison to the land right here in the Ferris wheel. So that might go ahead and show us a little bit more information of where we have to look on what area of the map, because this is all on the left side. Okay, this is all on the west. And Dibbs, we were over a minute ago at the water and power plant, and you were showing us different stuff. And one thing that you've told us before in previous episodes,
let's go,
is about the sides of the map, right? Isn't there certain things on each side of the map, like all the water or whatever's on the one side?
Yeah. All the water and power departments are all on the east side of the map. If you look at the windmills, the quarry, the power plant station, the Palmer station, the dam, of course, it's all in the east, and that's almost 20% of the map. It's all about water and power. So. That's hinting to if they wanted to do natural disasters thing, then it would make sense the wave is coming from the west, because I expected that it's going to be from the east where the sun comes up.
Right.
And,
Alright, so shout out minute right now, because people are like, oh shit, almost forgot. No, I'm kidding. We got Billabong Stefano on the stream. Thank you guys all for joining. Also, the ones like, we got so many viewers right now. The ones who are watching, thank you guys. Also, if you are seeing this in video form, thank you for watching right now. We got Giamani in the chat right now. Reverso Dr. Big Dick. We got Trippy Boy Majestic. We got JK. We got Joint Guy 420. We got Trippy Commentaries turning on the PlayStation 4 now. Holy shit, he is actually joining right now. That brings us the hype even more. Rainbow Wolf Rainbow in the chat. We got Tiburon06, we got iGame613, we got Kusuke in the chat as well. Thank you guys, Tofu Garage, shout out please. Here we go, thank you guys for joining. We are right now at the tattoo shop with a lot of freaking clues.
Holy shit. It's crazy because as you see on your van, we got the wave, and then we have another clue right next to it. The tattoo shop's wall is actually painted with a big tsunami coming. We do know that Rockstar uses their art as clues, as a Yellow Jack Inn, which is not too far away from us, has almost Red Dead Redemption type of stuff on their walls. So the wall to this tattoo shop has an anchor, it has a date on there, 1971. It has this big wave, tsunami, what if, you know? A lot of cool stuff in this area, guys, to look at.
This is the best MySpace layout I can think of right now.
Is there, was there ever in real life like a tsunami thing, earthquake thing in Los Angeles? And when did it occur?
Well, it's good that you bring that up. I checked out 1971, and that's actually when there was an earthquake which caused people to evacuate in Los Angeles at a dam which almost broke. Some water flew over the actual dam because of the earthquake. And yeah, we haven't talked about tides yet, the fault lines yet. There is so much more. And yeah, holy shit! Oh my god, it just,
you know, Robin, that's fucking awesome that you brought that up, man, because that is actually right around the same time as other evacuations from the same area of the real world. We are actually, where we are here in Grand Theft Auto 5 is the same spot in real life where the Ring of Fire is. We do have the Ring of Fire Chili House in Southern Andreas over here, over in the city. And the Ring of Fire Chili House, when we looked into it, we found out that that is actually a big hint to what is going on in real life here. We got the Ring of Fire that goes all the way from Los Angeles to Chile, so that's why they called it the Ring of Fire Chili House. And the Ring of Fire is basically the fault line that is kind of like a horseshoe shape, guys, and basically it's very, very deadly as I die here on the screen. But no, it's seriously, it's like the most it's the most common area of the world to experience earthquakes which set off tsunamis and natural disasters. So this is a great topic, as Rockstar did more, as we can see with the whole restaurant, Ring of Fire Chili restaurant down there. They did more pointing at the tsunami. So as we talk about it, we're getting into more topics within the game. As we can see, Rockstar definitely pointed more than one finger.
I do want to bring up something after you speak.
I'm
I
also
want to bring this. I want to bring this to a more physical, like, part of the game. When it comes to the
don't
tsunami,
touch my dick again. I don't want you touching my dick again.
when it comes to the tsunami, obviously everyone wants to know exactly how would it even happen. There is something I want to bring up, which is actually in the game, which could make some sense. Now, there is a meteor in the files. I would like to say maybe it would eventually come crash into the ocean and then cause a tsunami.
If you look at the loading screen and you see Trevor and he's holding a lighter before the O'Neill farms, and in the background you see a meteor heading for Mount Chiliad. So there's a big clue to
yeah, there is of course this asteroid found in the coding, which we like have no location on whether it's in the freaking game or cut. And of course in Les's house we have that newspaper which also shows earthquake, asteroid on the newspaper, and we will go later to the observatory with the sea plant right there, which has a lot of debris and stuff like that on the freaking hill with like stuff which looks like, well, we are going to talk about that later, but also a newspaper which shows, like Fearless said, that a tsunami already could have happened. Now we are here in this particular area of Sandy Shores right here. We are going to go to the barber shop right in a second, which has a picture with actual tsunami happening in Los Santos. We're going to show you guys that right now in a second. But right here we got in this place, I'm pressing start right now. I'm looking at my map right now. We are here with a big ass lake right here. In real life it's called Salton or something like that. There are a lot of mysterious stuff going on right here in real life. There are a lot of like conspiracies and stuff like that. But even in Sandy Shores, which is like far ahead of the freaking lake itself, there are, like we showed you guys in the previous episode of the mystery show, there are like signs right here which says subject to floating or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce that. Flooding. There you go. So yeah, subject to flooding. And we are gonna go to the barbershop right now, which I hope, please don't shoot the freaking guy, otherwise he will close it. Yeah, the barbershop right here.
The barbershop.
And it's funny because if you look at the wall right before we walk in, it says "Save the Sands," and there's 2 fish on here as well. So
yeah, that's relating to real life. There's a conspiracy or theory going on. People didn't know what the actual fuck just happened in real life Salton Sea, but this sea, like on some day, the whole freaking sea or something, all the fishes are suddenly died. Like, what the hell? So, Save the Sands is relating to that. I looked that up back in the day. But if we are gonna look at this picture right here, we see water.
Yeah.
The tsunami right here.
And if you guys look, it's coming from which direction? You see that, Robin? It's coming from the west again.
No.
It's coming from the west again. So not only is it on your van, but it's on this picture as well.
The east, right?
No, it's the west. Never eat shredded wheat. It's coming from the left side.
It's west. Look, before the Maze Bank building, you see the pedestal building.
Yeah, it's at the hills. Like there's the bridge. Maze Bank is facing. Like this is southeast. But someone has music on. Can you please turn that off? Fearless, can you send Trippy an invite, by the way?
I'm actually doing that now.
Yeah, this picture is from which view? Like, this is basically from the Hollywood side, right? From this picture?
Can I mention?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
So it's coming from the right side. It would be coming from the same direction.
Hold on. This is actually... Oh no! I want to say it! This picture is actually taken from the freaking water sea plants that we found on the hill at the observatory. Like, this is the exact location taken from.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, it shows the water coming in. It shows the water coming in from the right side, so it would be the same as your van, coming in from the right side.
Can I mention something? Look at the pictures below that. You remember at the beginning of the episode, the Doppler? Look, there are 2 pictures below that. 2 times 1, especially the Doppler.
Ooh, damn.
Nice.
There's another one.
We got the Doppler right there. Holy shit.
Yeah, maybe it's worth looking into more.
That's funny because the Doppler's right next to the tsunami building, and now it's right next to the tsunami picture. Ring ding a ling.
Ring ding a ling. Another Easter egg right here. By the way, this is where the tsunami is coming from. Here it's just normal water, but like this is like where it's coming from, right at the airport. By the way, there is even another theory going on. I'm gonna show you guys that later, of course. At the observatory, we got that hill with the sea plant, what we are talking about here in the mystery show. There's also like this place right there with the sea plant has debris and stuff laying around, like it's dirty, and it looks like, how did it get there? Because of the tsunami. How did the seaplant get there? Because of the tsunami, it grew there, right? How the freak does the seaplant get there? There's another theory going on, because the same spot is actually with a lot of debris and the same newspapers that are laying around is actually at Mount Chiliad as well.
Well, you know what? You know how they focus on a lot of the snow and the weather, and a lot of stuff happens around Christmas time. You know, if we look at the map, okay, if that tsunami is coming in from the south west, okay, coming from like the airport, okay, and then we look up, we had the carnival, and if that's coming in that way too, isn't that the same direction as Ludendorff? Don't we, when we fight a Ludendorff and bury the hatchet, we go northwest, right? So if the tsunami comes from that same direction, what if we actually set something off while in North Yankton? We do notice that there's a change after Bury the Hatchet on the billboard, the alien fight with the UFO and the monsters and stuff. Maybe there is also something else that needs to change from that mission or whatever, because it is, you know, snowy out there, and avalanches could easily happen with that weather, you know, the snow and the weight and everything. It could be something like that as well. There's no reason why we don't have it online. Ludendorff's always been a suspicious topic, you know, when looking at the mystery. What kind of shit could happen in North Yankton? We're there very few times within the game, so it's something to think about as it's just in the general direction coming from that area of the map.
How are you guys doing there? Like, are you guys getting a new haircut, or like, what are you guys doing? Oh shit! Woo!
Trippy's coming.
Yeah, Trippy also need an invite to the lobby.
I invited him actually.
He's in the clouds right now, he said. Okay, cool. I ordered a chopper, but oh, there it is. We can go to the observatory right now. So everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna invite Trippy to the chat.
Everybody.
Hold on.
Get in first.
Oh, you know what it is?
Call the cops off.
You know what you have to do? You have to approve it, Robin, since it's your party. I just suggested Trippy.
No, it's mine. I invited him already.
Oh.
I'll call Lester.
Get in,
Get
Danny.
in, bro. Bro.
I thought I killed you for a second. Alright, here we go. Out to the observatory.
So, music, you know a lot about tides, like tides. You have a couple videos about that. Of course, also the fault line, the Ring of Fire. I don't know where we are heading to right now, but...
Sorry. I thought I was going the other way.
So if you want to talk about that, like the fault lines and the tides, because we have a weather system right here in GTA5, which changes...
24-hour.
Yeah, and the water floats like up and down like in real life. We got tides right here. We were at the dam. I totally forgot about it. I actually pointed at it on the stream, but I totally forgot about it because we were so busy. That deck right there at the dam, that actually floats over, like you can't see it anymore. There are more of those places here in GTA5. I think music knows a lot about that.
Yeah, you know, there's actually one of the days I did a Twitch broadcast, and I actually spent like an hour and a half standing in one spot and watching how the moon was in a different position and how the tides affected the game, and how at some point in time, you know, you could have your like water up to your knees, and then other points in time I'm literally floating because it's so high. And all that has to do with, like, we're heading towards the observatory, and you mentioned the sea plant that's over on the hill over here. That could be Rockstar's way of hinting of how that even got there. Maybe with the tsunami, you know, the tides do affect all that stuff, the moon and the tides. That's an easy way to cause a tsunami right there. And what better place than to put something like the sea plant at the observatory? Because we're supposed to see, you know, the observatory to look, to observe, and we're observing some anomalies like a sea plant on the hill here. But yeah, man, like the fault line, like I was saying earlier, they have the Ring of Fire restaurant, okay, the Ring of Fire chili restaurant, and it's funny that they named it the Ring of Fire chili restaurant because we literally have a fault line from Los Angeles to Chile. It's in the shape of a horseshoe, and that's the most catastrophic part of the world where tsunamis are likely to take place and that have happened before. Thousands and thousands of people died. And Dibbs pointed out that that newspaper article that you can find on the in-game website, the Chaos one, showing that thousands have died in a situation like that. And there's just so much, man. I mean, and think about it. We are in San Andreas, and the name of the fault in California is San Andreas Fault. So, I mean, they have to incorporate something. They make everything in this game so real. Why wouldn't they make their Easter eggs just as real? Rockstar's going to stick to their same pattern. They're going to give us something to do with this. It's going to be either a tsunami, an earthquake. Something's going to trigger something, and we're going to have a devastating...
You don't have to be mad, bro.
You know? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it like McDonald's, baby. Fuck yeah.
Okay, we're here, but there's one thing I noticed, that there's not a lot of newspapers like there are in story mode that point out the tsunami effect.
Yeah. It doesn't show the debris right here. This whole freaking hill right here is laying, like, the debris is like everywhere. Newspapers, tires, like how the freak does it get here on this hill? And this is the thing, we got the seaplant right here. Now back in 2013, we found the sea plant. I thought it was a glitch. We didn't even know about the freaking tsunami theories. But we are standing right here, and then I want you guys to look at this direction right here. The photo that you guys see is taken from this point right here.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah.
The photo from the barbershop.
Just change to your phone or just change to first person, because then you can see it. Doesn't that blow your mind, guys?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Right at the sea plant. So, yeah, there you go.
Now,
it's so quiet right now, I love this.
So, there's something I want to say. So, people say this is going to be story and online. I find it curious how Dom is still even freaking alive in online mode. I'm curious. I think there's two universes at play here in the game. I think the story mode is a separate universe and online is a separate universe.
Yeah,
because why is Dom is dead? Why is he still alive? Come on.
No, because the online universe is supposed to be before story mode.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, 6 months or 6 years.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain. That doesn't explain the ghost from the Epsilon leader, because he is. I think he's dead. Because when you first die in online, you get to see him, Chris from Mars, and in game he is alive. So there's something.
He's many places at once, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty crazy that you brought that up, because that was always a question in my mind. Why is he dead in the online when that takes place first? But the thing is, there's been speculation. I even put a video out talking about this. What if the jetpack is, 2000 and whatever now in the game? I don't know what date we actually are looking at when playing the game, but it's supposed to be present day. And compared to the previous San Andreas, that jetpack was big and clunky. It had arm bars, it had handles, all that shit. What if that was just a jetpack on the back of Chris Fromage, a nice, small, compact, new, and improved one, and maybe that's what he was floating on and flying away with it.
Yeah, me and Danny actually talked about this, and the reason this was brought up is because the way he floats, it's almost like this animation that resembles a jetpack float, but not just that, you can kind of hear a little whistle, like of a turbine in the background, like a little it sounds like a jetpack in the background. So it was an interesting idea that me and Danny brought up.
And that might be, if that holds true, Fearless, that could be our proof that there is a jetpack in the game. We just have to find them.
Yeah, and a lot of people think or believe that the mural itself was made by the Epsilon people, or it resides within solving it within the Epsilon program, if that makes any sense. They talk about eggs. Easter eggs. They talk about a lot of things cryptically, you know. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that the mirror was made by the Epsilon, so it's just an idea.
There are two ways we can go right now. I know there's another sea plant found.
Is it underwater?
Yeah, not a sea plant found underwater. No, there's actually a sea plant found. Where is it? Right over here. I don't know the exact location, which is kind of stupid. I should have done research. It's at a freaking house. It's at the freaking house.
Really?
Oh, really? I've never seen the other one. You've never mentioned it.
No, because it's been a long time without you, my friend. No, I'm kidding.
Are you sure that this does not exist?
When you said that.
There, I think it's. I don't. Okay, I'll mention this later. We go to the Ferris wheel right now. We talked about that a little bit. It is on the freaking van, and yeah, the roller coaster, the Leviation or something like that, also has waves and all of that. So we're gonna take a look at that right now.
You know what's fucking awesome too, Robin? I wanted to bring up since we're going over here. You recently came out with a really awesome new discovery, talking about the "This does not exist" sign up in the sky, and you know, in previous games it says there's nothing to see here, move along. Well, right on the side of this pier we have groove along as well, so that might be another hint that there's something close by of significance as we're checking out more clues to a tsunami. So that's something I wanted to bring up.
That's a good one, because yeah, from that Easter egg, so we got that Easter egg which says this does not exist, found like last week. There are other Easter eggs like in GTA3, GTA5 City, which has those messages right here. There's this message right here, nothing to see here, groove along.
Oh, sorry,
then there's another one which says turn back or something, or turn left or something, right in the city at the highway. I think you guys know that, where the monkey mosaic is just chilling right there on the on the wall. Now we still don't have that one Easter egg where you actually wall breach in. Now I thought, like, when we found this one right here, the gravity, I think it was 2013, 2014. I know it wasn't last gen. I actually tried everywhere. I'm not kidding. I tried everywhere to jump like this. I'm not kidding, guys.
maybe it's too high for a jump. Maybe we got to parachute and like land like right where the word nothing is, or
I tried that at the Polito Cluckenbell factory. I tried to parachute everywhere. I believed there was an invisible barrier there to the alien egg or something, but I tried that spot as well. Don't even think about it.
Yeah, but the thing here is, it's most of the times it's iconic. In GTA 4, it's the heart of liberty. Of Los Santos, one of the most iconic things are the observatory, the main bank, and definitely the pier.
That's true. That's definitely true. Good thought.
So
you guys ever
this time they
noticed?
wanted to switch it up.
You ever noticed?
I know
the
in
flashlight?
In San Andreas they didn't have the invisible barrier, so maybe they don't have it in this game, but it does make sense for it to be here because there's so much in this game. But yeah.
It looks like, I just noticed this right now, looking at the the image that the flashlight represents on the wall. It's very close to an eye. It's very close to looking like an eyeball, which is pretty crazy, because Morse code is used with flashlights, and, you know, we have a lot of different clues with that. I just wanted to bring that up as I was looking at the nothing to see here, groove along shit. Looks like an eyeball.
Should we go to the roller coaster? We got a
Let's go on a roller coaster.
War going on right here, I think, or no?
I say we
There's
all go.
another, I think, tsunami reference over here, no?
Yeah, on the thing itself.
It's like a dragon, but I don't even know.
Yeah, the
With
Leviathan, which is another Greek like mythical beast. Like it's like a water god thing. It's like a big snake. Comes from the ocean or whatever. I don't know too much details on it. I just know that a Leviathan is like a mythical creature, a water creature.
Now, Robin actually came here in real life. Was this actually here though, Robin?
No, I don't think so. Yo, there was a line so big right here. I actually wanted to make a video on taking the roller coaster right here, but the long, like, it was almost a 2-hour waiting line over here at the roller coaster, which is I kind of relating to a real life something that's happening right here. If you stand here in single player, I don't know, in online as well, there's a speaker. Oh, I actually hear it right now. There's a speaker which mentioned waves. Like if you listen to it, there's
What kind of waves?
I don't know, like take the waves or something. Like the Ferris wheel also have waves. Look at this. The poles over here. Oh shit, tear gas. The things where the freaking roller coaster is on has waves.
We also have some mysterious music that's in the game by the band Waves as well. Some suspicious music.
Okay.
Interesting stuff. There is a clucking bell here as well. I thought there was only 2 in the game. There's a 3rd one over here. Okay.
Can I not get on the goddamn roller coaster?
Anybody want to give like their final take on maybe the tsunami, the natural disasters, maybe something that you wanted to bring up, something an honorable mention, anything like that?
We can put in some questions. If you guys have questions right now on the live stream, put that in the chat so we can discuss some questions.
Maybe what you guys think about the tsunami? Natural disasters, any questions you guys have for us, for the tsunami theories, anything, let us know. We got Trippy Mofo just joined in.
Oh yeah!
Come in, space brother. Can he hear us? I can't hear him.
He's probably setting up his mic.
Look at this Easter egg right here, Robin. Cream pie.
This one is like this one is also from previous GTAs. I think it's GTA 4, right?
Which one?
This one right here, the arcade.
Oh yeah, the Cube 3D. This was in San Andreas. I remember this in San Andreas.
And this one is for you.
This one is for you. In San Andreas there was a fault line too, wasn't there?
I think there was, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a video. There was a fault line. Danny, I think I remember you telling me there was like a fault line that you found. I don't know. You said there was a giant trench somewhere in the game. And you were saying how it was a fault
there
line.
is. Yeah, I remember back in the day, Game On, he was showing me the fault line, and we followed it all the way around. It's pretty crazy when you look at it. And you know what? Give it to Rockstar for making it best viewed from a bird's eye view, of course. It's pretty rad.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Trippy!
Yo, what's up, man? Better late than ever. Sorry about that.
Right?
Well,
we're just quitting.
I'm just kidding.
You jinxed me again.
And Trippy is here to end the show out.
We got James Nenny in the chat. He said, because we were taking right now questions from the stream, what about the sea plant at the vineyard? Could we consider that a sea plant, that weird glitch that like
that's not a sea plant. I'm not gonna call it. But we do have to say, Trippy is here. Trippy, we were talking about the tsunami and the natural disasters. We showed off a couple clues, bunch of cool stuff, ideas, you know, some facts. When it comes to the tsunami, the natural disasters, anything you want to say?
Yeah, definitely, man. There's a shitload of things I could talk about. I was listening to the show, man. You guys were having some pretty good conversations. I'm gonna head over to you guys. Where are you guys at? Here?
Yep. We're getting some cream pies over here, me and Robin.
So, you guys also talked about the DLC leak. So if that's true, then basically that came out and said that there's an underground UFO that was going to create the earthquake, that was going to create the tsunami, which is going to unleash a hole in the mountain, which I'm thinking is Mount Chiliad, because Josiah would be way too close to Fort Zancudo. And then I was checking out Mount Gordo. I mean, that's still a possibility. Anyway, so I guess UFOs are going to come out and attack everybody. So if you think that that's true, if you believe that, then I guess everything that we were saying was right. It was just supposed to happen during a DLC. It seems like everything is pointing to exactly, like we would have been exactly right. So I don't know. I guess if it's not cut content, then I think then we're onto something, because obviously everybody else thinks the same thing, that earthquake and tsunami, really it's tsunami, keeps getting repeated every time. And considering you had that mod in Liberty City, I think that's why everybody wants it in the game, and that's why Rockstar could easily put it in there, because they knew how popular it was in GTA 4. Robin, did you ever get a chance to play that tsunami mod?
Yeah. There are different types of ones, and it's actually just a simple coding trick. Like, I can even do it myself. You can install, oh shit, I'm falling down. You can install the mods, like, then you have to don't do anything, but you actually, like, it's a simple coding trick to put the water, like, higher, and then make the waves as normal, and you can do that.
Yeah, you pretty much press up on the volume of the water.
Yeah.
That's
So I
pretty
don't
much
see the
all
big
it
deal.
is. Yeah. But it is a little bit of a rare thing when it comes to GTA, so I think Rockstar wanted to go about it in a special way, a creative way. I don't even remember hearing anything about an alien UFO underground causing this tsunami. I don't think none of us talked about that. Where did you get that info?
That was the same post on Reddit.
Oh, okay. Okay, Dibs didn't give out the full leak, I guess. That's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said is pretty much how it was. You know, the UFO apparently is underground, it gets activated, and all hell breaks loose.
Okay, there was a UFO added in online update that we never found. You think maybe that UFO is purposely used for that? You guys remember that?
Well,
No, F5.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. If that is true and it's all the way that it's just explained, I'm really hoping to God that it's not just given in the DLC. I hope it's released in the DLC, kind of for us to find, like we did with the Beast and the Bigfoot Easter egg. Because I would really hate for all of our hard work and efforts hunting to just be given to us in a fucking DLC. That would be really disappointing. Really disappointing in my
Yeah, we've been working. We've been looking for work. We've been standing outside of, you know, like Costco or like Home Depot looking for jobs on this mystery, trying to do stuff, trying to solve things, you know? And for us to just give it to us, that wouldn't really be nice. That would kind of upset everyone. But
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what you said earlier. You were spot on how you said it only makes sense for Rockstar to give us hints to let us know that this stuff is coming, which is exactly what they're doing.
I'm glad you were tuned in on everything I was saying right there, because like I said, there is a really big void gap when it comes to all the questions in the game that need answers. There's a big void gap, and there's no point for Rockstar to put so many questions and not give answers, if you know what I mean. When I say questions, I mean hints, little things in there that point to future DLC or future mystery-related content. It just doesn't make sense for them to do it.
And the other thing makes sense too. The track, the Epsilon track, to go where the blast is not felt. What's this?
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, not to interrupt you guys, I just started live streaming. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys enjoy. I did want to ask you guys some questions.
I was clapping for it.
You pointed at him.
Sign out of the show, so yeah, go ahead and continue. I want to throw some questions at you guys.
Yeah, go for it, man. We've spoken. We've said quite a few things while you weren't here. You know, nobody's blaming you for anything. Just saying some things happen. But it's time for you to ask the questions, my friend. It's time for you to say something unique. To say something unique to the live stream. Let's check it out. What does Trippy have to say? My buddy, my man.
All right, well, the questions obviously have to do with this whole leak that we talked about. I know it's kind of news to you that there's a possible UFO somewhere underground. So let's start off with that. I mean, now that you know, if this leak turns out to be legit, there's a freaking underground UFO somewhere. What do you guys think about that?
I want to first mention to consider it's like it is speculation. It's on Reddit. Like, I don't know if we should trust it, but yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, I cannot say that this is confirmed or nothing like that. but at the same time, these people did put their credibility on the line, and some people that are pretty credible, they think that this is true. So that said, it's 50-50. But like I said, if there is an underground UFO, where do you guys think it would be? What do you guys think?
It would definitely be under Mount Chiliad. Why? Well, first of all, that's Mount Shasta. It's been known to be an active volcano, no longer active, so it would erupt. It would probably cause a disaster, but not just that, because let's just say how we said earlier, they're giving us clues in the game. For example, the UFOs, the aliens for future alien DLC. Well, they put the UFO on top of Mount Chiliad, so vice versa, the UFO is going to be under Mount Chiliad as the next DLC, or I mean, you know what I mean? And I guess for me that it just makes sense to be there,
what I'm thinking about.
There's like a UFO base apparently inside one of these mountains somewhere.
See, what if they did something like, what if they hid it in plain sight? Like Rockstar's known for hiding things in plain sight. Like, we have the underwater UFO, and we were talking about tsunamis, and a lot of tsunamis are actually caused by underwater volcanoes or earthquakes themselves. So what if, what if the UFO that we already have underwater just has something added to it, and we just run by it, pass it by all the time because we've already looked into it, we've already seen that underwater UFO, and they could be hiding something in plain sight, maybe adding an interior to it or something like that. It is right next to Chiliad.
Danny, that's actually good, because remember, they added the UFO in an update that has no FIB on it. As far as everyone knows, the only UFO in the whole game that doesn't say FIB on it is that one underwater. So maybe it's an updated version with special coding for this future DLC. I guess time will tell, but that does make sense. I like what you said there.
And Omega talks about the UFO getting shut down, but who shut it down? Why? How did it get shut down? And how did that UFO came in the ocean?
Oh my God, I love where this is going. If you have the no water mod for GTA, you'll notice that the underwater UFO glows orange, almost like it's charging up. I don't know what you want to say, but it's even depicted in one of the online vans you can access, the Paradise that we've seen earlier. You can see a shark, a different paint job, the shark, UFO glowing orange underwater, literally on the paint job of the van. Who's to say that this UFO was charging up or, preparing itself to take over the... take over the world.
That's the UFO that's going to create the earthquakes?
That UFO, that's the one that crashed from the sky.
Now that we are speculating, and I'm going to speculate as well, we talked about the Doppler effect. And remember the wow signal on the hippie camp. There's no... Maybe it's connected, that something will connect by sound, like Doppler effects, wow signal. Yeah, the possibilities are endless, but yeah, I love fantasizing about this. It would be awesome.
Yeah, I like that because we talked about that before, with it being on the van or whatever, and then with this leak, the possibility of an underwater UFO creating an earthquake, and then you guys were also talking about the San Andreas fault line. So I don't know. I think that's a pretty good theory.
It just makes more sense than anything else, honestly. Especially because, like I said, it actually glows orange, that underwater UFO. I can prove it in the video. If you guys are really that curious.
So how do you get it to? I didn't get you. How did you get it to glow orange? The underwater.
Well, you need the PC version. You need to put disable the water, no water in GTA, and for a weird reason, at night, the UFO will glow orange, and two parts of the UFO glow orange.
Yeah, but it's the whole UFO that's like changed. Like it's not the same anymore. Like if you go there, no water, like no water mode, it glows. Like what the hell?
Yeah, I've made a video about this. I can show it again if you guys really want to. The middle section.
We want 10 videos. Fearless 10.
10 videos? 10-minute videos? Really?
No.
But I think because I had the Facebook mystery page, somebody posted a video and that it's also on console and it's at 5 AM. Then it glows orange too.
I'm not sure when time, but I know it's nighttime. But I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about this realistically. The thing glows orange without water. there's an update vehicle that shows a clue about it glowing orange. So it only makes sense, like I said, Rockstar puts these things in the game for future DLC reference, maybe. So it only makes sense for that UFO to be only depicted as glowing orange because it can be the UFO to cause the earthquake to come back to life, to enable the rage on Los Santos. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, definitely. It's a good call.
I found a car, but maybe it's from someone else. But there's a car here, and I'm looking at the license plate, and it says "Fun to Kill." Is this from you guys or?
Yeah, that's my license plate. That's my license plate.
Danny, the reason I pull you over today is because your license plate says "Fun to Kill."
I feel so
What's that
stupid,
about?
No, I got a thing for checking out license plates and hoping that I find the wow signal on it. So you know the wow signal, like 6J and then the Q, and then I hoping that one license plate will spell that out and it will send out a message.
That's a good idea,
So
Des, because you know most likely they do have something like that in the game.
License plates.
Shout out to James Anthony Myra. What's up? He's saying, yo, Dibs, Desi Gooner, Callum Honey, V5, Cyanide, D's Nuts, Danny Otis. What's happening, guys? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Now, that's his name, so I have to give him a shout out like every live stream. Good though. So I don't know, Robin. Then what do you think? Do you think this information is legit by by your opinion?
It has some questionable stuff in it, but I must say it's pretty good. Yeah.
It does have questions.
Especially with the Leslie
If it's
Benson.
legit, like I said, like it only makes sense for that UFO because it's the crashed one, and also they did do the update for the UFO to be in the game, a new UFO, and it doesn't say FIB, and that underwater UFO is the only UFO that doesn't say FIB. So all the evidence points to that UFO, in my opinion.
So they're saying that there was supposed to be 3 single-player DLCs, and we didn't even get one, and that came out in 2014. I think it might have even came out earlier than that.
And does it that with Leslie Benzie, is his name, with the lawsuit? Do you think it's involved somehow?
It could be. It could be just because he might have the rights to some kind of information. Like maybe they had his plans in mind, and then they fired him or however it went, which means
So
they
it's
couldn't
his
use
ideas.
plans. So they're like, man, we have to scrap it, or we can just keep making money online. That could be, a possibility. I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, because you would think that if you're working for Rockstar, any ideas or inventions you have while working for that company would have to be like forfeited for that company. You would think that they would.
But
have
if it was but if it was a negative dispute between the company, I mean, obviously, let's say Rockstar did him dirty. I mean, who knows what the hell happens over there? But like, yo, that's my plan. You take him, I'll sue your ass. Like,
right.
It gets pretty wild. Like,
it is possible, for sure.
It gets pretty wild.
Dude,
Trust me.
made so many millions off of Rockstar, and for them to just get rid of him, I'm sure that was kind of a dirty situation.
Yeah, we
I just
don't
hope
really
that a
know what
single-player
happened.
DLC still comes. I will say, based on the leak, nothing said that these plans were canceled, and I still think it's going to take until 2020, maybe 21 or 2022.
This is amazing that you just mentioned that. This is amazing. You mentioned 22. We still have that one poster in the game at some various places. One of them is at Omega's truck. That poster with an alien on it which says 2020. Now in the coding, I found a huge ass billboard which has a destruction of whole Los Santos on that billboard with aliens and everything like that. So if it's a DLC,
2020, you called it.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, we should actually go check that out. Let's go. Honestly, there is 2 spots actually. I know there's the place next to Omega, and that's another connection. Like I said, Omega was the one.
And
to
another
make
one
the
is
call.
at Step City at the podium actually.
Oh, really?
I feel like they put them. I feel like they put them in important locations, which is why I say that UFO can only be the one that makes sense, because Omega was the one to call the shots to say that UFO crashed in the ocean, and for there to be a 2020 poster right outside his house, I mean, come on, dude. Like,
But
it's
you know
gotta
what
be
I think that
goddamn
is though.
UFO.
When I looked that up, that 2020 is actually a name of a movie in this world of Grand Theft Auto. That Los Santos
Either
or San Andreas
Could be either
2020,
or.
whatever it's called. I think it was the name of one of the movies from Richard Majestics or whatever. When I was looking it up, I believe
But still,
I did.
it could be it could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
both.
it is a movie.
It could.
It
could
is a
be.
movie.
Definitely an Easter egg. I'm sure something's gonna happen in 2020 or whatever.
Sure, I'm
Yeah,
definitely.
we're
You
gonna
were-
blow up.
I'm sure of it.
You
Yeah.
were making the Shoot for the Stars videos, Danny. So maybe one of the actors that will pop up that movie.
Yeah. That's quite possibly something that we see.
Can we get a
So where you
car?
heading to? You going to Omega?
Yeah,
House?
I'm gonna call it Chopper so we can go check out the poster really quick because I know people. I'm curious to see it. It's
All right, I'll meet you guys there. I wanted by the.
everybody just chill over there. I'll call it. I'll call it.
I was chilling with Danny, and then he just started swimming off like into nowhere. So I took his car.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nice car though, Danny. What is this? The
It's called the
hijack
Ruston.
Rooston.
Yeah, the hijack.
Dips,
Ruston, whatever.
Dips, could you drive me to Omega? Then I'll.
No, I got the Chopper. It's already on its way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get the Reddit post right here.
You guys hyped about the new DLC coming out?
Oh yeah.
So if
See, I'm
seems
thinking that's
like,
when they're gonna flip something into the game. You
It
know,
seems like
when
Rockstar
they-
wants
when
us to
that
be
update
hyped.
goes live, I'm gonna search everything.
Oh hell yeah! Every time I sign online, they're giving me more money. It's like they want me to get hyped for the fucking DLC. It's like here's $250,000. Oh, here's $250,000 more. Yeah, but
Yeah, they're
Trippy,
gonna
you
have
were
the
just saying you're gonna
jetpack
search
in
everything.
20 mil.
Yeah, right. 25,000 or $25 million. You could have a jetpack. One thrust for the jetpack. But yeah, I mean, when this thing drops, if you guys all want to get together, hopefully whatever week that lands on for the mystery show, maybe we can do that for the mystery show or
All
whatever.
right, Chopper is
And
here.
search
Chopper is
everything,
here.
go and comb it, and look at everything that they put in, and search everything. Because I'm
Okay,
sure
so
there's
it
tons of
was
clues.
originally posted on the GTA forums website actually, and not on Reddit. Someone on Reddit took it.
Okay.
Yeah, the GTA forums are great. Shout out to them.
Yeah, but I can't find anything. But maybe it's that my mistake. If you want to search for something.
I'll link it in the chat. Hold on.
Let me set up the GPS.
Are you coming with the helicopter, Fearless?
I'll link it in the DMs.
It blew up. The driver's an idiot, so I gotta call another one.
Last one, there's a rotten egg.
Oh, rotten cracked egg.
Oh man.
Robin
So,
died?
yeah.
What happened, Robin?
I think that this information could be legit, guys. Any speculation, Robin, on on where the underground UFO could possibly be? If that really was the case.
Underground UFO, you will immediately think about that UFO like next to the mountain, of course.
Hey, I got disqualified from calling Meriwether, so I can't get the Chopper.
You know what though, Trippy, you just made me realize this new update coming out is gun running, right? And that's going to be all about underground bases. What if it is something that's attached to one of our underground bases? What if there's like a big wall that's just busted in and there's a UFO coming through it or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean?
That would be trippy.
Last
Maybe
one
we'll
to the
find
posters,
something.
and
It is very possible that these are pretty big bases. Maybe a lot of rooms, a lot of corridors. Maybe there is some kind of a hint or a clue showing some sort of a part of a ship or something in one of these underground bases that will get.
Yeah. Maybe there'll be a clue for the next DLC. Like for example, we got those that floor texture or like design for one of the I think the Maze Paint garages. I don't remember. So like the aliens in the city. Maybe we'll get something like that. Yeah, for the bunkers. Just another clue and another clue, pointing to some stuff in the future.
Yeah, but there are props that aren't used. You got the UFO, you got the Maya thing, and they predict the end of the world too. That's not used, and the asteroid thing that's in the coding, that's also not used. Those are three things leading to apocalypse and We haven't seen any of it yet.
I'm glad you say that because I feel like this game came out in 2013, right? Well, I feel like before that was the whole 2012 thing going on. I feel like Rockstar, they tried to add it in the game, like as obviously they try to replicate reality in a way, like a parody. I feel like that's the main focus or main drive to the natural disasters in the game was the whole 2012 thing that everyone thought the world was gonna end, but it didn't. But it was big, bro. It was pretty freaking big, bro. Can't lie
And
about
normally,
that.
at least they would make fun of it in a way.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well said. What do you think, Trippy, about that one right there?
Yeah, good thoughts, good thoughts. I mean, I'm just confused that if all this stuff was planned to be in the game, I just think if it was cut from the game, then it's going to still be in there for us to find. If it's not a DLC upcoming, I almost wish that it's not a DLC because that means it is some kind of huge Easter egg still out there to unlock.
You know, and
That's
speaking
the
about
reason why
the,
we're all still searching.
you know, you brought up the time frame that it came out, 2012 with all that shit, and having Rockstar maybe have that in their minds to add it in the game. Well, think about everything else that was happening at that time. A lot of games were doing stuff where we all get together online and have something. I know we brought it up earlier, but like Battlefield with the Megalodon, like that was this perfect time frame of all this crazy stuff where we had to team up together. Call of Duty was doing it. You work together on zombies, whatever, get Easter eggs. So Rockstar's not gonna just be the ones that don't top what's going on in the competitive market with video games. They're going to make something bigger and better. So that they have something huge within this game to solve or crack or whatever. But they just want to make it better and above and beyond all the rest that's out at that time. So I can't wait till we actually do discover something, because I still truly believe, guys, that it's out there. That it is out there. We just have to find it, solve it, crack it, and whatever.
Online Easter egg?
Yeah, either an online Easter egg or the single player Easter egg. I do believe that there is something for us in single player, but I do believe that there is possibly something also in online, like a tsunami to do as a team or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but
A heist, tsunami heist.
I think there's something for both worlds, because it's almost like two separate worlds. You know what I mean? You kind of got your single player guys and your online guys.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's two universes.
So they got to have something for both. They haven't given single players shit. So they'd have to give us something. There has to be something still to solve. Like the Beast and the Bigfoot, that was single player. So, I mean, they're definitely showing that they will show love to single player. I'm not going to lose hope.
Yeah, I'm with you. Definitely. I think they're going to add something in with this new update. It's probably going to be undercover. It might be activating the underground UFO. That's why I'm asking you guys about the underground UFO. Because if there really was planned to be a single-player DLC, that means it's in the game. They put it in there from day one. Somewhere in the game, there's an underground UFO, at least planned to be activated. I think it has something to do with the cave that hasn't opened up yet, next to Trevor's hangar.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with that. And if that's the case, like I said, because it's not a single-player DLC, it's still ready to go. And if the game doesn't come out until 2022, it gives them plenty of time. It's not going to surprise me if their DLC comes out and it's still a year from now.
Maybe that's a reference to the next GTA release, 2020.
And
Everybody was shocked by Black Ops. What was that?
Should I give you guys my prediction right here? I was actually planning on to make a predictions video, but
Nobody's watching.
Okay, nobody's watching, right? So, oh shit, we are past right now, but I'm gonna show you guys the poster first, because I just got here and it was a freaking gang attack. It just ranked up. Holy shit!
At Omega's house.
Okay, so we got this poster right here. There is a huge ass billboard found in the files right here, which says Los Santos 2020. With this alien. In previous games, Rockstar Games gave us hints which showed locations for the next GTA game. We didn't have dates before. People were speculating that for GTA5 in the trailer, they showed a house with a sign on it that was actually the date, but it was speculation, was actually the birthday of Sam Houser. Got later taken out of the game, but that aside. So But here we got Los Santos 2020. Now, in 2013, GTA came out. So they would say that GTA comes out 7 years later. That is crazy. But right now, we are in 2017. Rockstar Red Dead Redemption comes out and got delayed in 2018. From the start of GTA 5, we didn't have a line yet. We had to wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. I don't even know anymore. Yeah. So, will we see Red Dead Redemption Online at the start? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. So we have to wait on that. So we are moving in time right now. We're already in 2018 and somewhat. We are going to have DLCs for sure in Red Dead Redemption. So they are going to work on that. Then it's 2019. They will release a trailer of the next GTA in 2018. That the next GTA will come out in 2019, and we know from Rockstar it will delay, and then we got it in 2020. That's my prediction.
If you look at the alien poster here, and you zoom in on Los Santos, you see the city. Is it hit by a flood, by a tsunami?
Oh, definitely. That is all water. Yes, that is definitely a tsunami.
Yeah, it's water, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I got a video on this with big, huge freaking. We can see waves. I can even see like a type of an, like we mentioned, a freaking a spacecraft or a UFO crashed into the ground, or an earthquake. Like the whole ground is open on that freaking thing.
Right, like we're at the bottom of the wave as it's going up, like something just hit, like the camera is coming from the image of something hitting the water. The water is being pushed out and is going towards the city. You can see it. If you look at this picture, it's perfect. It's showing something's happening out in the ocean, which again makes me want to refer back to the Merryweather heist, guys. So far we've seen 2 clues from that side of the map. Okay, and we were fucking around with something underwater, like a nuke or whatever, and they talk about seismic plates and all that other shit, and that's the one heist that we have an option to actually go to Fort Zancudo to use, like, the cargo bob and shit. So it's like, which heist option do you pick? And depending on which one you pick, you either go into the ocean or you don't to retrieve the nuke. So I think that they're showing us a lot with that mission alone. And I think that there's so many clues and so many pictures and images showing us these tsunamis and these waves. There's got to be something in the game, something that we could do to trigger this, because there's too many clues with the websites, with the radio, with the pictures, with the everything. They're everywhere. So I'm really thinking there's something still for us to open up and unlock here in the game for sure.
I agree, because that mission does absolutely nothing. You get to the end, you don't even get rewarded. So I mean, that's kind of like a troll in itself.
Exactly.
So yeah, man, before you guys sign out, now Dibbs Gaming, your last video, what was your last video? It's like, I quit the mystery, yet you're here on the mystery show, so what the hell?
Well, yeah, I love talking about the mystery, but I find it hard to find new things, new theories, and I can't fact check anything on the PC. And it's hard, and I think there's a lot of things we still are forgetting or don't pay attention to. So I'm working on a street by street thing. So I look at every store, every billboard, and look up when the store is originated. Like was it first in Vice City? Who's the owner? What is mystery related, and I already found some things that are strange. So there's definitely a lot more to be found in the streets of Los Santos, at the shops, at the store and the buildings. And I think if I focus a little bit more on that for now, of course I will do mystery hunting, and if I find something, of course I will make a video, but I'm not going to be that active finding theories, because I have to be honest, it's hard. I'm all of ideas. I'm still investigating the miasma smoke thing, but people are sending me new miasma smokes every day, and I really want to map them up before making the video, and hopefully it will lead to something. And yeah, that's why and of course I'm extremely busy.
Well, then you
at
didn't
work.
quit if you're still investigating it.
Yeah, it's more like a timeout. Yeah.
Then what are you?
No, I think you're right. It's more like a timeout thing, and that people expect a video from me like every week, and I can't deliver that. So I will be posting a video. I try to do it every week, but I will do the street by street because there are many secrets there too that could be mystery related. So
it's almost like you're doing a different aspect.
Terminology, you know.
Yeah, different aspects. Yeah.
And posting a video once a week, you know, that blows Danny out of the water, so you're good there. But obviously, we got a lot of feedback. A ton of people hit me up saying, what the hell, Dibbs quit? What is this? So I kind of thought it sent a bad message to the community, but I don't think that's what you meant, because saying you quit the mystery is saying, you know, kind of like, fuck this. I don't know, it says a lot of things to me, but I still think that you could be the one to find the next breakthrough, so I just thought that was the best. I don't know, not the best terminology. Possibly going on a street-by-street basis is going to find something huge. And when you said that, that was on the heels of a brand new discovery, which shows you never can underestimate the game. So yeah, just good to hear that, you know, you're still willing to play GTA5.
Yeah, maybe I said it in the wrong thing, but I used to do a video and try to show new things or new theories. And on that, for now, I'm just out of ideas for now. But so, and then I thought to myself, well, instead of forcing yourself, just time out for a bit and focus on something else, and maybe you get fresh ideas from that. And I was a little bit done with it because I really think. Or maybe I'm just not clever enough because I can't find it, man. And sometimes it's so frustrating.
Dibbes.
Yeah, okay.
Two things.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. You talked about Twin Peaks a lot. I think, like, if you look into that, I even start to think to look into that thanks to you. Twin Peaks has so many crazy connections to GTA5, like, really, like, you can make numerous videos about that, but I think you can actually, like, maybe solve it with the freaking movies right there. Also, another thing, Unarius is one huge freaking ass, crazy ass relations to GTA5 right here with Epsilon and everything. There's a movie called Children of the Mountain? Children of the Stars. So there is a lot to actually still to look into.
Thanks, buddy. I will. I never heard of the movie Children of the Mountain.
It's made by the guys from Unarius.
Oh.
And I made a video. Okay, so what happened? I think we can make a whole freaking mystery show about this. What's happening right here? Someone lives in a cave. He starts to look outside and he sees the UFO flying by. He's like, what the hell? There's even a jetpack in that movie. And at that cave, there's a fire going on. Now remember the Ultras camp? There's a cave right there with the fire. He starts to look outside the cave. I've been standing there for like a whole freaking day in GTA 5 watching to maybe see a UFO. But there are so many connections. The Unarius wears blue robes. They got the gold chain like they Michael wears, like Epsilon. Yeah, Children of the Stars, there's a movie that's relating to Children of the Mountain. I've seen nobody made a video about that, so yeah, if you need inspiration.
Yeah, thanks man, I will look into that.
Plenty of stuff. Also shout out to Minnie Cooper, thank you for the donation. Huge shout out. Damn it, I got the cops on me, you guys aren't helping me or nothing, come on. 3
I
stars
only got a
over
pistol,
here.
I will help you, okay?
And now we got cops on us. Fearless is just chilling, it looks like. Anyone else? I don't know where Fearless is. I think he's joining back right now.
Hello.
Yeah, we had to make Fearless our host for today because Trippy wasn't here. So, you wanna end the stream right here? Wanna wrap it up?
Yes. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. This is just the tip of the iceberg for now. Plenty of stuff to talk about. We got DLCs coming. We got new things coming, new information, a bunch of stuff to look into. The Bunker DLC will possibly be streaming that together, hopefully. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's it for today's show. I really appreciate everyone for jumping on, even though we didn't have Trippy, kind of not an ordinary stream. I do appreciate everyone's effort to come watch, come enjoy, collaborate together, give questions, provide answers.
Fantasize about things, what could happen. That's what I like to do when we are together. I love the different perspectives.
You say like the fantasize when we're together?
Yeah, about the mystery as well.
Dibs. La la.
Oh my God, dibs. But yeah, guys, I really just a quick message of the day. Stay tuned. Stay focused. Stay faithful. The mystery is not over yet. We still got a bunch of stuff. Obviously, covered a bunch of things that hopefully can give us answers soon. But yeah, thanks again everyone for joining up. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to Dibs, subscribe to Trippy, subscribe to Robin, subscribe to MusicVidiot, subscribe to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a future episode, everyone. Peace out.
Stay trippy. No, he wasn't. He still didn't say it. Oh my God.
And as always, peace.
Stay FOXX.
Bye bye, guys.
And always.
Stay trippy.